So tell me, what was it like? What was your first interaction with Hunter Biden? Did you know, hey, this is the president's son, or did he just seem like kind of like a normal, whacked out kind of guy? I mean, what was your first impression, at least?
Well, it was April 12th when he came into my shop. So it was like about 2 weeks before his father announced his candidacy. So to me, he was just a intoxicated guy. And at first, because I saw the Bo Biden Foundation sticker, I thought he was just trying to get memories off of his deceased brother's laptop. Because that's often the case. Customers will come in with these devices and they'll just want to get the memories off. Unfortunately, during the data recovery the next day, I had to verify the data. And during that verification process, I realized that this was not Bo Biden's laptop. This was Hunter's, and it was gross.
Wow. Okay, so just kind of give us a storyline. So obviously, guys, you definitely want to go buy the book. So Hunter leaves the freaking laptop at your shop, and then how long does it kind of take for you to report the contents or even realize? I mean, I know you thought it was Bo's, but how long were you in possession of the laptop before you quote unquote exposed it?
So I know his phone was working because I called him up on the 15th and said, "Hey," I left a message saying, "Hey, you got to pick up an external hard drive from Best Buy, drop it off. I'll transfer all your data. Come pick it up. It'll be ready." He came in on the 16th. He said to bill him electronically, so I did. I explained that if you don't pick it up after 90 days, it's forfeit.
Yeah.
And at that point, I just wanted him to pick it up because I saw a lot of embarrassing material. But again, his dad wasn't hadn't announced his candidacy yet, so I figured just get this disgraced son of a politician out of my shop. It was about 3 months later when it became my property, and Burisma and Hunter Biden and corruption was in the news cycle. I took a deep dive into the laptop, and it took me probably a couple weeks before I figured out that there was major threats to our nation's security on that laptop, and it needed to get to the FBI.
Well, that's a really good point about the nation's security because, listen, like, they'll expose all of the nude pictures or the drug type pictures. But, for me, that's just a distraction. I think that there's serious national security issues on that laptop, whether it's dealings with Ukraine or China or I'm sure other foreign governments. So, I mean, just saying, do you think that that will get revealed? I mean, I know we're always going to get the naked pictures, but do you think all of that illegal business dealings will come to light?
Well, we're starting to see it come to light. The fact that there was a collusion between our big tech, our mainstream, and social media to block this story. The fact that they went to extreme lengths to repress this story from the time the FBI took possession of that laptop on December 9th of 2019. They had 10 months before the New York Post broke that story. And, that's a lot of effort to put into hiding something. So there's a lot of stuff on that laptop that I saw, a lot of money exchanging hands, a lot of money exchanging hands with our adversaries. And it's getting looked at, and I hope Congress will really pursue it.
Well, yeah, my queen, Marjorie Taylor Greene, says she's going to investigate it. So I think there is some hope. But I mean, when you talk about the contents of that laptop, I think now you have Jim Biden, Hunter's uncle, admitting that he basically, sold some sort of consulting, basically just selling their influence. So listen, we know that they've subverted American safety for personal gain. I think that's obvious. I just hope it comes to the light where it's concrete enough and you have the quote unquote smoking gun with a laptop. But these people are so crazy, they think that, a 6-year-old kid can choose his gender. So I don't have a lot of hope, sometimes with actually following through because, Hunter Biden was in trouble with the FBI for cocaine use while his dad was vice president, as a matter of fact. So he's had a long history of issues that are being covered up by the quote unquote deep state or his dad or the people in power. So I don't know. It just makes me a little hesitant. Okay, I want to get to you. So tell us, the laptop was water damaged. Can you tell us what liquid you think might have damaged it?
Hmm. Well, there's an unsung rule in my industry that we don't talk about the liquid, we don't think about the liquid. We assume it's water, you know. Yeah, we don't go there.
Oh, let's hope that's water. I mean, sitting in a hot computer shop, you can kind of tell if a smell, it might get a little pungent. So if that smell happened, you don't have to tell us about it. But I just imagine this guy is a seedy character. I mean, is Hunter Biden, when you saw on that laptop, of all the laptops you've seen a lot of people's personal stuff. Was that the most disgusting? Was that the worst data recovery that you've ever seen in your life, John?
It in my industry, it's an occupational hazard to come across personal data and sensitive personal data. And there's a lot of discretion that we take in the industry to keep that secret, as long as it doesn't break any laws and it's not criminality. It was the grossest laptop I had ever seen, and trust me, I wash my hands after touching it.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself